He was the wartime sweetheart whose song We'll Meet Again has become a message of hope during lockdown. Today, a new official portrait of Dame Vera Lynn has been unveiled to mark the 75th anniversary of VE Day.
The oil painting is called The Enduring Sweetheart and is by the artist Dan Llywelyn Hall. It's been commissioned to raise funds for the Dame Vera Lynn Children's Charity.
Now to the artist Dan Llywelyn Hall, who painted Dame Vera's portrait for the 75th anniversary of VE Day. So therefore, Dan, really not very long ago. What did you meet her? How much time could you spend with her? Talk us through that experience.
Well, the process was a bit of an unusual one in the sense that I didn't meet her in person, but I was sent archival images, videos, and I trawled through a whole archive of things relating to sort of build up an image. So it all happened during the lockdown period, and in some ways made all the more sort of poignant at the time when the Queen then announced that they were going to use what she mentioned, made a reference to Dame Vera, and that we're going to play this "We'll Meet Again" on the VE Day commemoration. So I held this image in my mind of her really at home while the whole nation sings this song together, and I felt it was quite a ghostly moment, and made all the more poignant now by this the news of today.
Absolutely, of course, and we are looking at a number of your. Forgive me, I haven't seen any of these before, so they look to me. Some of them paintings, some of them are they just pencil drawings? Are these preparatory works that we're seeing? Talk us through what you've been able to send us.
So in the process of any portrait, I make a whole series of preparatory works, and then you'd see that some black and white etching studies I'd made that were all used to raise funds for Dame Vera Lynn's charity, for who might commission me. So the images really, the one I arrived on the end was one of which she's sort of reflecting on the earlier days, and as I say, I was very desperate trying to sort of isolate this slightly mysterious character, I think, who we know a great deal about in public, but there was definitely a private side to her, and this image really for me was something where I tried to straddle the private and the public image. Someone who's undoubtedly crossed historical and cultural divide.
Yes, and when you were asked to do this, what did Dame Vera Lynn mean to you? May I suggest, as someone who's probably considerably younger than me, and we're reflecting a lot today on we associate Dame Vera Lynn with a certain generation, many of whom sadly are no longer with us. But what does we're talking as well about what she means to much younger people.
Yeah, well, I think she was someone who very uniquely managed to reach out across the generation gap, and particularly when that song has epitomised this period of time we're in right now and all the struggles. Somehow she came out again. For me, this was something where I felt as a generation somewhat removed from any kind of wartime experience. You do slightly crave to know a little more about it, and having sat with people like Harry Patch, the last World War I veteran, and more recently that Johnny Johnson, the last dam buster. There's a sort of a mystique really shrouded around these people, and as an artist, it's a very, very interesting thing to engage with them. Some more than others, obviously, where your sitting's permitted. But I think there's a renewed interest really in these personalities and what they have become to epitomise and represent to our nation.
Dan Llywelyn Hall, very, very good to talk to you. Thank you so much, and thank you for sending us some of those beautiful images for us to show the viewers as well. Thank you very much indeed.
I was recently honoured to be asked to comment on Dan Llywelyn Hall's official portrait of Dame Vera, which was unveiled a few weeks ago to benefit her children's charity. It was an oil on canvas entitled The Enduring Sweetheart. And I said of it, as a great admirer of Dame Vera Lynn, this is a beautiful portrait, a fitting tribute to her, commemorating the 75th anniversary of VE Day, reminding us all of the courage and strength of character needed to overcome adversity. She will always, forever be our enduring sweetheart.